happened. The Michigan Supreme Court says the drunk driving arrest of a Wyoming woman 4 years ago was unreasonable. That woman says her rights were violated when the arresting officer entered her apartment without a warrant. 13 on your side's Nina DeSaro has a closer look at the arrest and what is next in this case.
September 2015. It stems from a case in September 2015. Just before 2:30 in the morning, Jennifer Hammerlund was driving home from her job as a bartender. She hit a guardrail and concrete barrier on the off-ramp on US 131 at the 54th Street exit. She was not seriously injured, so she left her car there and took an Uber home without reporting the accident to police. A couple of hours later, finding the abandoned vehicle, Wyoming police officers were at her front door. When one officer handed her license back to Hammerlund, who was still inside her home, he grabbed her by the arm. As she tried to pull away, the force sent the officer into the home where he arrested her. At the jail, she took 2 breath tests showing a blood alcohol content of 0.22 and 0.21. She had a jury trial where they found her guilty on both charges, driving drunk and failing to report an accident. The Michigan Supreme Court determined that Hammerlund's Fourth Amendment rights were violated, and therefore the judgment was reversed.
In this particular case, the Michigan Supreme Court rested its decision on the premise that the police are not allowed to enter into someone's home without a warrant. The police did not have a warrant in this case, so in my opinion, this is a very strong opinion by the Michigan Supreme Court that enforces everyone's Fourth Amendment rights.
Now, this doesn't mean that she won't face another trial. It'll be up to the trial court to determine what evidence is admissible now, depending on how close it's tied to the state's Supreme Court ruling.